All right, let's dive in. Still rocking the bad lighting, but we'll get that fixed before next week. That's the wrong direction. That's a little too far. There we go. But we'll get that fixed before next week. But yeah, still also rocking the poor cooling, but we'll work on it. It is a work in progress. I don't want you to wait my turn that aggressively. All right. Quests. Quests. I think this is one of them. Rolling. Ready to watch me play some Horizon? Oh.
I've been speaking with my people here in Plainsong. It seems many troubles remain. And after what we did for the land gods, I'm sure they'd appreciate your aid.
Okay. I'll try to stop by when I can.
That'd be appreciated. See you soon.
I'm working on those troubles right now, Zoe. Fun fact. I probably should have fast traveled here. Or you know what? Did you just land? Ugh. Think I got that weird thing on my keyboard to stop hopping up on my screen finally. That weird. Oh yeah. I remember what you're talking about. I was like, weird keyboard thing. What are you talking about? And then I was like, oh right. It's the like on-screen keyboard that was popping up over and over again. Who's dying over here? Somebody. All right. Here we go. Gotta find this Jax character. Hello.
What do you need?
A squad of Tanakas hold up in the cave to the south. I think they're in trouble. At least one of them is injured. I'm headed there to offer help, but with the Tanakh, such an offer might be perceived as an insult, even when help is needed. Will you come with me? I saw you speak before the chorus, so I know you can be persuasive. And if things get out of hand, I will be stronger with your spear at my side.
Isn't there someone in Plainsong who can go with you?
Not with Tanakh rebels prowling our borders. No one wants to get involved.
Let's go now.
Good. I'm headed to their camp now. Please, follow.
Why are you willing to help these Tanakhs if other Utaru won't?
I've dealt with the
You
Tanakh
really think
before.
they'll take
I
an
don't
offer
fear
of
them.
help as an insult?
Tanakh are by nature unpredictable. Anything is possible.
All right. So as I've stated in last stream, the plan for today is to get those skill points that we need, and then probably move on to DLC stuff.
Almost there.
Ah, hello, friend. Hello. How goes? How
The squad is
goes?
camped inside.
Well, let's go.
You there! This camp belongs to Eagle Squad. Retreat or die.
At ease, Eagle. I'm not here for blood. Just to parlay.
You know the parlay sign?
Let us in so we can talk.
So far, so good.
Okay, Habrab. The hairstyle choices in this,
Long way from the desert, aren't
in the Tanakh culture, is interesting, to say the least.
Boy, by you.
Looks like your training mission didn't go according to plan. We're here to help, if you want it.
How does an Utaru know we're on a training mission?
He knew how to request a parlay, too.
He's not Utaru. Or Tenax. He must be a veteran.
A veteran?
I didn't think there were any left.
We don't need help from a washed-out farmer.
Could have fooled me, judging by the look of things.
Sister, it sounds like they just want to help us. Why not let them?
Very much better than yesterday, that's for certain. That's good. Glad you're feeling better than yesterday. Training mission?
You said you're on a training mission?
A machine hunt. The final test before a young squad goes on active duty.
Everything was going fine. We tracked the claw strider and hit it hard.
But it fled into a herd of bristlebacks.
One charge right at Kore. He dodged just in time and landed a strike as it passed.
I hit an acid canister. The spray was like fire in my eyes.
Oof.
Terrible wound.
Acid to the
I
face.
should have scouted ahead.
Glad you're doing better than
Spotted the
yesterday.
herd.
No. I should have spotted that canister.
Veteran?
What does it mean to be a veteran?
I was born to knock, but offered to Utaru in exchange for tribute.
Tribute?
Back when there was plenty, the Utaru offered yearly gifts of food to the Tanakh to keep peace between them. Over time, this tribute grew into an exchange of people. The Tanakh needed able-bodied youth to fight their clan battles. And the Utaru needed veteran soldiers to train the defenders of Plainsong. I was just such a soldier.
Was being the key word.
You may yet need my spear, young warrior.
What do you need?
Supplies.
Dried meat, ammunition, weapons, camping equipment.
A lot of provisions for a trip back to the desert.
Everything we need is at Riverwatch. A huge cache of war spoils up there, left over from the rout.
The route.
When our forces drove the Karja back to Barren Light, they made sure the Kestrels felt the loss. Made it hurt.
Marshal Canera shot a score of fleeing Karja from the top of Riverwatch, and her squad gathered the loot. It's all just sitting up there. Ours for the taking.
Deadly machines are known to patrol that place, and the ruin itself is on the brink of collapse.
You think machines and rotting ruins are enough to keep out Eagle Squad?
No. But your injuries are. Let Jax and I grab these supplies for you.
This is our mission. I'm not handing it over to some...
Fine. Come with us.
Fine. The three of you hold position. I'll be back.
Be safe, sister.
He can't see you look back at him. Surprised I was coherent at all yesterday. Yeah.
The ruin is this way.
I'll say I'm surprised because,
Vehicle
like,
supplies. Everything will be
I
fine.
didn't see you at all except for when you spoke in
What's that
stream,
supposed to
so...
mean?
But I feel you. I feel your...
That's not your problem, farmer.
So you say.
I've
Stop
been...
saying that.
I think I've been dealing with
I'm
not getting
trying to
restful
help,
night
remember?
sleeps.
So you say.
Yesterday I was pretty darn
We'll have to
tired.
cut across the river.
Small cash.
Avoid the Outlander camp down the road.
Supplies when I wanted. Try to keep looking.
Trespassers.
There are strangers in these lands, just like you, Weaver.
Okay, now they're done talking. I was actually having a little bit of dizzy spells yesterday. Had to take a short nap to assuage those. It's been interesting. I'm gonna have to take a nap at some point today too,
We're
just
here.
to hopefully catch up
The
on my
entrance should
sleep.
be right under that arch.
Oh no, the entrance has collapsed. We'll have to find another way in. For the record, Ro, I've been sick this entire week. Yesterday was the worst. I had a fever coming on, so
Let's check around the
throughout a chunk of the afternoon I was getting delirious.
Machines. I'm going in.
No, Aloy's on point. Follow her lead.
Come check it out. Come on, little guy. Get closer. Yes, closer. Come on. Fine. Okay. It's time to do some stealth action. Now the question is that Glint Hawk gonna land, or is it just gonna keep flying? Come on, Glint Hawk. Land on the ground. You can even land on one of the machines here.
I can override Glint Hawks now. Stop it from sweeping down on me.
You have a patrol pattern up in the air. Come on. Let's do this instead. No, no, stop it. Come on, take out the Glint Hawk who likes to sit in the air. Gotcha, gotcha. Today's a clearing out phase so far, so I'm hyped for that. Yeah, I'm glad you're going to be feeling better soon. Ugh. Come on, get him. Who will win this bout? The answer is probably not who I want to. Ah. Mine just keeps missing. Oh, oh, oh. But they got the kill. Now I just need them to land again. Go back to their old patrol pattern. And then we'll take them out. You're at the end of the road. It means I'll be good for game tonight at least. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I should probably send out a vibe check for that soon. Did you start looting? Oh, you went and started looting the Glint Hawk you slayed. Okay, cool. Loot this burrower, and then I guess stealth over here for the Glint Hawk kill. Cool. That's both of them. Oh, frick, game tonight. Yep.
If I could grab the supplies for Sakura while I'm poking around in here.
And up I go.
You know, if this is too much for your old bones, you can always come back.
You should be more worried about that left arm than my old bone.
I'll be fine.
Okay, the supply cache should be at the top of the tower. But how to get up there?
Door. Door does not work. Oh, darn. How dare that get in my way?
You mean before you became a thief spitter in Plain Song?
Okay. Let's try this again. I like half solved this puzzle last time I was here, I think. Hello. I would like to ignite you. Might as well pry open the cell door while I'm at it. I definitely remembered that today was Thursday.
Doesn't look like Socorro's supplies.
Well, I'm glad you did, because I totally forgot. I'm just glad I know what's happening in game. Realize I should probably lower this ladder. Click, kick. Now I could go talk to those two if I wanted to, now that I've gotten myself a good way back in. Congratulations on your first run.
I guess the farmer hasn't lost all his fighting spirit. Supplies should be up there.
Okay.
Harder than I thought.
What's a deadly climb to Evil Squad?
What are you trying to say, old man?
Enough. I've climbed this tower before. I'll grab the supplies.
Come, let's see if any of these machines have parts we can strip. Maybe I'll show you a thing or two.
What could a farmer possibly know about salvage?
Only decades of experience compared to your very brief existence.
Okay. I should head into the ruins. Grab those supplies.
I don't remember where we left off immediately, but I want to demystify again after all this time. That's perfectly fine. We can totally do that. We left off with you guys just finishing your fight against the Silence.
Going down!
The corrupted spirit of silence, it should be said.
I've been up here before. Must have missed the supplies. No cash. They must be higher up.
Let's open this guy up. Oh, you don't remember where we left off demystifying. Not where we left off in the game. I don't remember where we left off demystifying either. And I don't even think I could check, because I think I lost the last 2 VODs of stream.
I can't leave that kid alone for a second. Jax and Socorro are in trouble. I gotta catch up to them.
Which way did they go? I don't like that it just gives me the quest marker of go to where they're going.
This isn't the cache I came to find.
1 second. Get some loot here, Aloy. Oop. Well, it's not that hard to go out the other way. I'll run through some tunnels. I knew that there was a quest that brought me out here. I didn't realize it was over in Utaru territory, though. Alright.
Oh, there's Jax and Socorro. I gotta get in there and take down those machines.
Didn't want to leave all the fun to us, huh?
Of course not. In fact, I didn't really want to leave any fun for you all. I want to come in here and get all the loot.
Ammo for you, Huntress. Come on.
What the heck? Why did it bounce off like that? Weird. Alright.
It's done. I better check on Jackson Sakura.
Right after you loot Aloy, then check on Jackson Sakura. Oop. It's been a while since I did it, so the last one might still exist in VOD. Can't figure it out myself, though. Can figure it out myself, though. You're right. Thought I may have gotten a good practicum partner, but it looks like I'll probably be stuck with a boring class. Oh no! What boring class might you have to do? And do you want to talk about your practicum partner stuff with LaFred? Your practicum stuff in general with Fred? Alright, let's talk to these two.
Well fought, Eagle. Though I would have preferred if you hadn't taunted that thing. What did you find?
Practically nothing. Sakura, there's maybe a day's worth of food here and some rotting medicinal herbs.
There was supposed to be more. Enough for...
It was never your intention to go home, was it?
What do you mean?
A blind Tanakh can't fight. And if you can't fight,
The Tanakh will kill Korra from being blind?
he'll face a trial against the machine.
They say it's more dignified that way. But it's still a death sentence.
So you were gonna use the extra supplies to live in the wilds.
I thought it would be enough to get us started.
Can't they stay in Plainsong?
For Tanakh, the chorus would never allow it.
We should get back.
I'll take this young sprout back. Meet us at the cave when you can.
Unless I can get her to agree to a public speaking class, I'll probably have to do either stress and human health or wellness marketing and promotion. Ugh. Or if I can convince her on a different campus. Interesting. Convince her to come out to the one out here. Alright, there's a campfire over here. Trying to learn some of the movement tech from some speedrun stuff. It's different. It's weird. Different campuses open up a world of possibilities. Could be cool.
How am I supposed to tell them when I failed?
Speak the truth. Plain and simple. Aloy, we were just about to head in. So what will you tell them?
That we'll have to make do. Survive in the wilds without the supplies.
That will be a hard life.
Better than letting Corey be killed if we go back.
There must be another way.
I don't see one.
So, we're all stuck
Especially
up there?
our campus, but I doubt I'll convince her on
Cache
that
was
since
empty.
she lives far.
But we'll be alright without them.
I can't let you starve out here. Just leave me.
No!
Jax, you said Plainsong has too many mouths to feed to take them all in, but what about just...
I am not leaving my brother behind.
He'll be safe in Plainsong, and the rest of you can head home. It's It's the only real solution you've got.
The chorus won't like it. But if I vouch for the boy, I could convince them. I will do so if Cora wishes.
No! You're not taking him!
Sakura, I think this is the best option. I'm a burden to you out here. This is what I want. Let me go with him.
Alright, I think I found where we last left off.
This is
Okay.
not the end for us. I will visit you in Plainsong. And no Utaru or Tanat can stop me.
They would be foolish to try. I'll stay and help them pack their gear, then take Cora back with me. You've shown strength and wisdom today. Rare combination. You have my thanks, and theirs too, I'm sure.
Alright. That is that quest done. So one more quest and we get an achievement. Quests. Side quests. The promontory, please. Hype, hype, hype indeed.
His wing's holding up.
Come on. There we go. It's like just waiting for my shield wing to show up. GVs, indeed. At least one planned today. I'm debating also starting the Burning Shores DLC, which will also do stuff. Alright, and so it begins. More players means more scenes are likely to get a bit hard to manage for pylons to happen. Yes. Thought you had already started the DLC with all. I'll talk about the thing for Red Sound first and then the DLC stuff. It's definitely always just a thing in general to manage skill pylons. For those who don't know what that means for TTRPG speak, there's this thing in TTRPGs where if someone fails a check, they might one of the other people in their party in the game might try and do what they call a pylon. Which is, oh, well, we failed the check, but we'll just have somebody else also try it. And then it's just like one person tries it, and then the next person tries it, and then the next person tries it. Because, like, the first person to try it failed. And so it's just like a circle of trying to get the skill check needed done. And I think just, like, even without having more players, even just like 3 or 4 players, like you're gonna deal with that scenario, and it's always something that you have to be careful about managing. Using help actions is a big thing, or like when prompting to do a check, it's helpful to. There's a new quest here. Interesting. Might go up and do that in a bit. Grab that in a bit. I should stop moving for a second. But I'm a big fan of using the help actions or just like controlling skill checks a little bit more. In general. I've also been trying to embrace the you don't need skill checks thing. I've been trying to figure out the best ways to use that in games. And like trying to balance it back and forth. That like if you're good enough at a skill, you don't need to do a skill check. And then for Rowan, I have not started the DLC yet. I finished the game, and I have the first quest available for the DLC, but I haven't done any of that yet. One of the solutions offered from a previous Demystified is to have no more roles after the first one, so people declare whether they're participating before they know the results. Yeah, I think that is one way to do it as well.
I'm gonna have to take care of these machines before I can look around.
I'm always slightly
Canisters on my backs.
more wary of saying no more, and I like to lean towards the I want to do this but in a different way, quote unquote. Like, what do you do that's different from the first person's attempt, you know? Ow. Did I just one-shot that thing by hitting it in the eye? Nice. Hello? Hello? My aim's a little off. Oh my goodness. There we go. You're still alive? How about that? That's the wrong one. Hello. And then that's the button I need. Is there still a gazer here? Hello. Grab this, and then... I always say Fallout seems to have gone over well this past Sunday. Yeah, I enjoyed Fallout. I think it was a good session. I think that being able to role play past that scenario was a fun play session for all, if not most of us.
I better start the bridge.
Even though a couple of the people were definitely quieter during that session, I do think we all enjoyed it. Okay. Grab all the robot loot before I come and investigate.
Thank you for the search party.
Over here. Examine the footprints.
They said this is where they found his wife's instrument. The search party concluded Kalai's body was probably carried away by the river. But from up there, that old tree would have caught her. I don't think she actually fell. I should check up at the promontory. Maybe the search party missed something. Looks like the search party took the trail under the stone arch. That must be the way to the promontory.
Or, you know, Aloy, you got this nice thing called a sunwing. If it will actually get over here, come here, you frickin' weirdo. Okay, here we go. Up to the promontory. I don't actually know exactly where that is. Okay. I think that's just trying to get me to follow this specific path. But I think it's up here is where I'm trying to get to.
This must be the promontory. Looks like Kalai was doing something at that stone table. I should take a look. There's Plainsong. Just like the first Utaru saw it.
Well, maybe not just like the first Utaru saw it.
Flowers. Ground into a dye. Kalai must have done this as part of her ritual. I should look around. My focus will help me figure out what happened to her.
Okay.
The search party was up here, alright?
Date everything.
Tracks to pick out Kalai's.
Yeah. Thinking about restarting.
These
Ooh.
flowers have a trace of something on their petals. The dye Kalai was wearing. Looks like it left a trail. Too faint for the search party to have noticed, but my focus can pick it up. There's the dye trail. Looks like it leads away from the cliff edge. Dye trail ends here, with a lot of broken branches. I should take a closer look.
Examine the broken branches. To be fair to Pyron, they were operating on less than great sleep. That is true.
And over here.
Think about restarting, but
Track marks.
yeah, I just realized I don't have headphones on.
This thicket. I can follow them with my focus.
It's okay to have a little background noise. But also, don't you have headphones like right next to you? Oh gosh, okay. I've been playing way too much Pal World. To be fair though, it is just generic sparkly noises, so it did find me something good. I do have them next to me that would require would have required turning them on and connecting them to this PC. Haven't done it since the reset. Is it that bad to connect things to your PC via Bluetooth? Alright, I should probably actually follow this trail rather than just stumbling in here and starting to loot stuff, huh? Where is it? Hello? Is it leading me to these two Utaru bodies back here?
One must be Kalai, but who's the other woman? Kalai. There's marks on her neck. She was strangled. At least I can return her seed pouch to Bree. So the killer.
No,
must
it's
have
still
dragged
annoying.
Kalai off the cliff. That's why the search party found her instrument by the river. Kalai fought back. So the killer strangled her. And then dragged her here.
I knew this looked a little too much like a boss arena.
Guess that answers how the killer died. chance yet. Oh, Stalker's got a friend. Just what I needed.
Man, these shredder gauntlets are so efficient against
Grab the
these
killer's
stalkers
pouch. Might help identify her.
at this difficulty level that they frickin' don't even, like, the shock that they apply on the first round gets overloaded by damage because it gets shocked before the gauntlet's done, and then it doesn't have enough to do the second round of shock. Crazy. We're almost to the official release of Fields of Mystria. Are you excited? Yes and no. Like, I'm excited because you're excited for it. I haven't played the game yet. So we'll see when I get in there how I feel about it more.
Maybe Fane and Carol back in Plainsong will know who the seed pouch belongs to.
Hey Aloy, did you want to maybe analyze who you think the killer is? Make sure that that's how they died? You like gave them a brief glance and then just was like, oh yeah, that killer must have killed them. It's like, well, what if they're not the killer and then they died there? What if they're another victim? You didn't even look at it. GM, encourage players to explore areas of a city you want them by placing plot elements within that area. Once the PCs have arrived, they can goof off and explore while still progressing the plot, for sure. There is a story. Breeze down here, right? Okay, yeah. There's a story I want to revisit at some point that Rowan's been exposed to that I want to like do again, but with the like main group. And it's back in the main world, which I do want to also, return to the main world at some point. Or return to the main game and such.
Interested in this?
But yeah, so when I want to go back to the as I forget what it's called, Rift Veil. Rift something. Now I've forgotten. Riftmond, maybe. Anyways, I want to re-explore the Masked City at some point. Because I really do love the concept of that place. For Fred, who might not be aware of it, I think it's Riftmond. There is a city in my world where, due to a weird legal technicality, if you can't see someone's face immediately around committing a crime, they can't be arrested. And so the way that this city handled this technicality was, because it's so ingrained in the culture, is that they basically separated that law into like a subspace of the city, where it's like, if you go into basically the Undercity, which was the original city because it was originally founded to be protected from dragon attacks before dragons disappeared off the face of the planet. When they built the new city above it on top of the rift, they did not keep the same body of law, but they couldn't just get rid of the old. Oh, this is so cute.
It's time to move on. No, not until I hear from Aloy.
Look at this little wicker tall neck. It's so cute. Sorry, I got distracted. But yeah, so because of the bylaw, so it still applies to the Undercity, but not the Overcity. And so the Undercity is like, everybody goes in and they wear masks. And so it's also known as the City of Masks. The Undercity specifically.
Temper your expectations, Bree. It's Kalai's. You found it.
Bree. Kalai didn't fall. She was murdered.
What?
I went up to the promontory. I found Kalai and the body of the woman who killed her.
That's impossible. The search party already checked up there. There was nothing.
The bodies were in a separate clearing. Away from where the search party checked. A stalker had mauled her while she was trying to hide Kalai's body.
Who was she?
I was hoping you would know. I brought back her seed pouch.
Belongs to Lina. Kel's apprentice. I don't understand. Why would she do this?
Maybe we should ask Kel.
But she... You, there. Where is Kel?
I saw her leave out the east gate about an hour ago.
She's going home. Summerwind.
She's running away? She needs to stand trial.
I can catch her. Where is this place?
Look for a ruined settlement at our southern border. It's her childhood home. We will get the guards and try to catch up with you.
Anyways, but it's one of my favorite, like, little, because it was around the time when I was thinking about, like, what funky, weird laws can I put in my world that make interesting choices, or that, like, might have been, like, mistakes around the thing. And the original idea behind that law being the Mask City was very fun. It was a fun little, both concept and a fun little place to be, in my opinion.
We can tend to the fields again without worry.
Good. Random person that didn't even have a name pop up above their head. Bit of a gang warfare plot there is possible. Oh, for sure. Anyways, but yeah, the idea behind that law was that, like, it's there to prevent false accusations or something like that. But it heavily backfired. There's even, like, people set up, like, changing rooms so that people are harder to identify. They set up, like, covert changing rooms where people can go in and change their like clothes and put on their mask, and like wait a random amount of time if they so choose and stuff, to like make sure that people can't like identify them. And like people have to be caught in the act, like, because they could still get caught while they're wearing their masks. They just can't be arrested unless they're caught and the mask is taken off. But because of the fact that, like, there's other things that, like, prevent people from like taking masks off to, like, forcefully reveal identities. It's a whole thing. Ooh.
It's only a matter of time once you went up that cliff.
You stood right next to the man whose wife you had murdered and told him to move on.
I never wanted any of this to happen.
Then why?
Kalei sowed the seeds of discord. She wanted the Utaru to leave Plainsong, abandon our home. If that thought caught on, it would have been more destructive than any sickness or machine.
So you had her killed?
There's a natural order to all things. Growth, decay, death. It's the way of the world. The tree cannot pick up its roots, so I stopped what was threatening us. And I'm sorry it came to it, but it's over now.
I'm gonna make sure you pay for all the suffering you've caused.
Too late.
The plot point I had planned for that city, that I still have planned for that city, is a serial killer plot line, where the players have to find the serial killer and get them arrested.
Two people dead. At least you're paying with your life.
My choice.
All of this was your choice.
No! She needed to stand trial. Kalai deserves justice.
She's dead, Bree. That's justice enough.
Spoilers.
Much,
Well, I didn't say anything about the reveal.
Won't have to spend the rest of my days wondering what happened to Kalai.
Blighted are the leaves. 3 of our people dead. And for what? I admit it. I never wanted you among us. But now, it seems I must thank you for revealing the rot that had taken hold here.
I'm sorry.
Think I'm
that
going to
happened.
take a nap? Have fun, friends?
At least with the
All
rot,
right, have a good nap, bro.
new growth can thrive.
Alrighty. Oh, bro, wait, before you nap, you'll want to be here for this. That was almost a mistake. Come on. There we go. Achievement! Rare achievement! Woo! Anyways, Rose stopped out in the living room to see it. Ghost level 66 reached. Alright, so with that though, I have like a bunch of question marks and achievements I could do around here. I'm kind of leaning towards... Oh, you know what? I should do this because I get a legendary weapon real quick. And then I think we're going to start the DLC. I think that's going to be the plan. Chibies. Chibies indeedy. Did Ro close the door to the bedroom? I don't know. I can't call my thing here, huh? I came here because I thought it'd be faster. But, can I get picked up from the water? Is that a thing? Oh my goodness, it's not gonna freaking let me. Ugh, this is so frustrating. I really don't like that they do that. There's like... they really liked putting these like bouncy invisible barriers where like you can't go past certain points in like water or land in some spots if you try and cross them. I might be able to cross here. Like if I tried to swim out there, I just start bouncing off the water. It's annoying. Okay, can I... How about here? I keep doing that. There we go. Flying on the wings of the 10. Time to go out to that island. I can't aim anything here, huh? That's an achievement I'm gonna have to get. I don't know how to do that. Is that out here, or is that... I think that might be a DLC achievement. There's a Yeah, because I don't think that's here. I think that's at the DLC space. When we get to the DLC space, there's like a perpetual storm cloud that has a stormbird in it. And I believe one of the achievements is taking out that stormbird. Okay, so I want to try something. No, that didn't work. I'm gonna have to look. That's a thing I unlocked, right? That's not. Skills, please. It was in this skill tree. This one. Gain the ability to grapple launch from flying mounts. Do I have to be on the ground before I can do that? Unless I'm forgetting how to grapple launch? Okay, well let's try it from down here, maybe. Oh my goodness, come. I friggin'. Okay, I'm doing it wrong. How does one perform a grapple launch again? Settings. Mouse and keyboard. Do. Grapple jump. Yeah, no, it's dodge. Interesting. I don't know why that's happening. Look at all them alphas. Oh, I have the wrong frickin'... Flew all the way over here. I have the wrong frickin' quest equipped. I was wondering why it took me so long to get over here. Whatever. I was also wondering why I didn't run into a storm. All right. Maybe I don't run into a storm going to this island. Thought I did, though. Oh well. What's our slaughter spine situation? Dead slaughter spine. There will be rebels on that beach. And there's one of them. Oh, there's a sandbar out here? What's out on this island? I didn't realize there was like a sandbar trail out to here.
Where is this place?
No, frickin'. Hello, I would like to get off. I really wish I could frickin' glide getting off that thing. I just want to see what's on this island that I don't think I've ever been to before.
I think this is a memorial. Must be for a beloved friend. Someone left a note.
Oh, I remember what this is.
Here we remember our friend, with a view as calming as his voice, on stone as strong as his spirit. He was not just our rock. He was our oak, sturdy and stoic, whose presence brought us comfort, and whose branches touched us all. Rest in peace. It sounds like he's truly missed.
Background for this, and then I'll read your message, Fred. This is actually a memorial to one of the game developers who passed away during the making of this game. And they made this in memory. And I forgot about it. I don't remember if there's anything else on this island other than that. Which is perfectly fine. Alright. I keep doing that. I need to stop it. Stuff like that is always nice. I agree. Alright. Now to read your message. If an NPC gets one over on a PC, it's okay to make jokes. Just try not to be mean about it. Yeah. You should not, in generally, be mean to your PCs, your players. The game is meant to be enjoyed, and if you're like just sitting there making fun of people for like messing up, it becomes not fun pretty quick. All right.
The shoes. Gotta be careful.
Okay. All right. Learning how the things work. I have to do the timing on getting that done is different than a normal grapple. That's why I was doing it wrong earlier. Alright, well that didn't go exactly how I had it planned, but that's fine. Oh, it did the thing where it gets stuck on the surface of the water. So, for those who don't know, Shredder Gauntlets can get stuck on the like surface of the water. And when they do, they'll just like sit there and do continuous damage until they like disappear. It's actually like a strat for like taking down like Tide Rippers early on, like if you're having trouble with them, but you have a decent Shredder Gauntlet. You can just set up a bunch of freaking discs on like the surface of the water. Let's get this Snap Maw. Hello. Excuse me. I'd like to ascend now. Oof. I feel very sluggish in the water right now. Alright. Up and out of the water. And then there's that Glint Hawk, yeah? Where are you at, Glint Hawk? Oh well, I'll do the boat stuff first.
Gyro compass with my focus.
Ugh. Come on, I want it on the boat. Look at how much loot's on this boat.
There's no compass here. The machines could have scavenged it under the wreckage. I should check any scrap piles left around the island, just to be sure.
Ooh, how much volatile sludge do I have now? 608. I'd like around 1,000 for myself, just to be just to be safe. 600 was like good number for an ultra hard casual, ultra hard playthrough. For an ultra hard playthrough for a casual. There we go. That's the words I'm looking for. I think it was like 500 to 600 was the recommended amount. So that you don't have to try and grind for it in the ultra hard playthrough. Hello, yes. Hello? There we go. Nope. I want the loot, Aloy. Get the loot. Thank you. Ooh. More loot. No, Aloy! I wanted the loot! This girl. Sometimes I feel like Aloy has a loot aversion. That's what I get for trusting Aloy, though. I tried to do just like normal jump there. Alright, where's this freaking Glint Hawk? I'm gonna have to shoot this Glint Hawk with an actual arrow first. To get it reeled in.
Is this easy?
Unless, you know what, the Glint Hawk might be just like on the other side of this wreckage. Where does this Glint Hawk keep disappearing off to? I'm so confused. Did it like hash it out with my son? No, I still have a kill machine skull. So it's gotta be somewhere around here. This is the last scrap pile.
This thing took a beating. I'm sure it still works.
There it is. I guess it's just, it was higher in the air than I thought it was. Alright. Time to go return this gyro compass, and then we'll head to the DLC. Which I look forward to. I look forward to going to the DLC. I have not done it yet. Which shall be interesting. Whew.
Ancestor. We were hoping you'd be back. Thanks to the new information found by Diviner Alva, we were able to put together a makeshift compass for the fleet. It'll be a slow trip home, but they'll get there.
You didn't go with them?
It's not my place to defy the Overseer. He chose us to remain here and ensure the rest of the expedition can cross the ocean when needed.
To do that, we'll still need the gyro compass we told you about. We barely had enough parts to make a new one for the main fleet.
Is that?
I'm sorry.
It's broken. Our last hope.
No. There has to be a way to fix it.
How?
We just need to replace the batteries and the sensor unit.
Right, because they're just lying around the jungle for us to find. Wait.
The ancient fleet.
It might have what we need.
What ancient fleet?
When we abandoned our ship, we were washed ashore on a beach southwest of here.
There were ships built by the ancestors there. We should go check them out.
We can't. For everyone's sake. If anything happens to us, they won't have any navigators to guide the rest of the fleet home.
No one's going home without a working gyro compass.
I can get them for you.
You'll need to look for a sensor unit. They're usually on a ship's antenna.
And batteries. 3 of them. They're small, so they might be hard to find.
I've got something for that.
We put our faith in you once again, ancestor.
I'll get there. Alright, let's get this quest done. I kind of forgot that there was the second part to this quest. I should have remembered that there was a part where I'm pretty sure I have to go underwater here. Alright. I think across this bridge is a safe spot to be picked up. Yeah. Here we go. Let's go. If you can't tell, I like flying in this game. The only thing that could make it better is if I could, you know, shoot my bow and arrow. Someday. I do like the one-handedness of the flight. I think this is the kind of flight I wish we had in like the Skyrim dragons. Is the like, oh yes, I can look at things from above with the free camera, but I have free control over the dragon. Is that an apex or a normal one? I think that's an apex. I should probably take it down if it is. I'll fly a little lower. I think it is an apex though. Where is it? Okay, yeah, it is.
Harry and Christia said I'd find ancient ships in the area. I should take a look.
Let's do this. That was totally timed. What the heck? I must have clicked it like a second too early. What the heck? Hello? That's... I clicked space and I held it. And I don't like it. There's this whole thing where it's like they want you to do aerial stuff where you can fall and then shoot and then do your freaking glider. But it's so finicky whether it's going to actually help you get up there or not that half the time I've done it, I've died right afterwards. It's normal now. I found out that there's a mechanic that if you die while fighting an Apex robot, it automatically replaces it with a normal one because it assumes that it was too difficult a fight for you. When half the time I died of dumb stuff like that. Okay. Maybe I do still need my guy.
Those ancient ships have got to be around here somewhere. I don't think I'll find any ancient ships in here.
That guy over there. That looks like an ancient ship. Okay.
There. That's an ancient ship. Maybe it has what Harry and Christia need to fix the gyro compass. The ship's antenna. check the sensor unit is still intact. No sensor unit. There is an old recording.
This is the USS Anchorage. Hailing anyone who's left. The Medina, the Omaha, and the New Orleans are down, and the swarm just cracked the Harris open like an egg. Incoming! Hold on! The lead Horus is heavily damaged. If we can concentrate fire, maybe we can still take it down. I think we've got a ping on the Hamilton! Lost it! Sensors down! We're sailing blind!
It sounds like their sensor unit was taken out. They were trying to reach other ships. Guess I should find the batteries now. My focus should pick them up.
I could have sworn there was a line up here for another thing to loot. Is that it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, hello. Don't know how you're supposed to get that normally. Probably like hopping off your shield wing and then gliding. I also saw a ruin down here that I want to check out. I don't think I've ever been in it before, because I think every other time I've come.
Another battery. Just need one more of these.
Alright, I should probably stay in the grass until they lose me. Okay, so. Plans for the rest of stream are probably do this quest. And then... Will you shut up? Do this quest and then move on to... I think we'll do the first quest of the DLC. We'll probably be done with stream. Mainly just because, first of all, I think the first quest of the DLC will probably be a lot of talking and dialogue, so that'll probably take a little bit. But then second of all, I think that, as my brain is trying to calculate what it's trying to say. DLC.
Look inside that shipwreck. See if there's any power sources there.
Oh, this is also part of the shipwreck. Okay. Maybe I have been in this thing before, considering there's the last battery I needed.
Found you.
Hello, Aloy? Do what I'm trying to make you do. Thank you.
That should be it. Focus
All right.
components from that transmission I found. If there's more shipwrecks there, we might have an intact sensor.
Alright. I was trying to get that sunfish, or the moonfish. Anyways. But yeah, we'll do that. The DLC start, and then we'll be done with stream. Because, again, I'm doing shorter streams until we get the heat and lighting figured out. But yeah.
Maybe that sunlight overload is still around. Be a faster way to get to those coordinates I found.
Come on, Sunlight. GM, in high magic settings, you have to grapple with coming up with reasons for why magic isn't solving every problem. That's very true. Like, I think my favorite thing for high magic settings where magic hasn't solved every problem, there's two reasons for it in my whenever I do high magic settings. And one is it's a high magic setting, but we still just don't know everything about magic yet. Like, it's high magic, but like to truly use it to solve everything, you need to know how to use it, know the rules governing it. It's just like how, like, you know, science is the, you know, we know about the basic building blocks of the entire universe. That doesn't mean we know exactly how to manipulate it to do what we want. For everything. You know, people are still researching. And I think that, like, having magic researchers is should be a thing in high magic settings. People that have, like, devoted their life to making breakthroughs in magic to unlock more things. The other thing is, like, hard coding limits into your magic is the other way to handle it.
The Dreadwing perched on it. Great. Gonna have to deal with it before I can look for the sensor that I need.
Cool, Aloy. I don't know why you didn't... Well, that didn't do what I wanted it to. Mainly because my Sunwing abandoned me. Where the heck am I right now? Okay, here we go. No, that didn't. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know why it keeps doing that. I switched to my bow and arrow, and then for some reason it swapped back to my Shredder Gauntlet. I don't know why it's done that. It's done that twice now. I don't know why. Oh my goodness. Friggin'... I need to work on the timing for the jumping off this guy. Mainly because I'm going to need to use it while fighting the frickin' Stormbird. A lot.
Tech sensor unit. This should be all that Harryman thinks we need. Looks like there's one more transmission.
This is the Hamilton. Anchorage, your transmission has been received.
Okay.
Targeting the lead Horus. Just lost the starboard missile battery. Can't fire. We're empty. Damn it. Captain, there's nothing left to fire. Your orders.
Set a course for the Horus chassis. Ramming speed.
Those look like pirate ships in the distance. I know that they're the, like, wreckage of the Quinn ships, but they really do kind of look like pirate ships from a distance. But yeah, I think discovering why magic isn't the catch-all solution, though, is always an interesting part of world building, in my opinion. Or just, like, asking the question why a lot while building your world is a really good, like, exercise for yourself.
I'll get working on the gyro compass immediately. I'm coming home, Meandra.
You've done us a great kindness, Aloy. Christy is not the only one with people waiting back home. She'll be able to fix that gyro compass in no time. We'll never be able to thank you enough. But this should be a start.
If you need anything, tell Bohide to contact Alva. I'm sure she can help.
May the ancestors steer us true.
Ooh, stretch. There we go. Wait, what? Completed 2 flying mount quests. I didn't even know that was an achievement, I don't think. I don't think I processed that achievement at all. That achievement genuinely surprised me. I think I might have, you know what I think I did? Oh, you know, I didn't manual save after yesterday's stream. I should do that. I don't think I think I mistook that with another achievement. I think that's what happened there. I gotta go get this unknown shelter now, which could be fun. To manage multiple players, especially with a large party, all wanting to do different things at once, ask every player what it is they want to do. Then resolve each thing one at a time. It will slow things down, but it's better than trying to handle everything in real time. For sure. I think that there's a balance to be struck there with I wish I could travel straight to Tilda's mansion. With like everything they want to do that during this like downtime. And like breaking it up into sections, but it's definitely better to like do things one by one rather than trying to like bounce between things all at once. Unless there's like a thing where you like after you like it's something you got to work with where like if you know that 2 people are probably gonna run into each other doing a specific thing, then you can work around it and try and make it work. But yeah. Excuse me.
Looks like there's more to this place. I'm sure Tilda won't mind me poking around. How to get through these vines?
Oh, I see. And then I'm supposed to go over here and then up. No, what the heck, Aloy? Because you won't hop up there, so I have to do all this again. And then, are you gonna... over here? No, frickin' Aloy, and you're frickin' being dumb. Nice. Yes, yes, yes. You almost fall, and then you pull yourself back up. I guess I could have just jumped up there, huh? Oh, I see where you were wanting to jump to. Hello? I doubt that I'm supposed to go down there. Look at all these broken sun panels. How the heck am I supposed to get past those vines? Kind of expected like a hole in the ceiling up here. Oh wait, there's a flower over here? So then maybe... Oh my goodness. Okay, so the flower is definitely... over there. Trying to figure this out before I start the quest because I kind of want this loot. They made so many little nooks and crannies here. I think it's especially important once you have a party that's larger than 4, because trying to juggle handling what everyone wants to do with half a dozen people trying to tell you without structure is a nightmare. For sure. There's definitely a balance that needs to be struck when it comes to like getting things done. And like the freedom to have random stuff happen. Okay, my question is, where is up here supposed to lead? It's obviously supposed to lead somewhere. Let's see, because that's where the flower is. It's down on the level below us. Ah, here we are. And then we drop down. Hello. There we go. There we go. Yeah, no, friggin', there's definitely a balance to be struck, but then also, like, just doing anything that's not, like, combat with, and even combat sometimes, with, like, anything more than 4 people is just chaos. Alright, oh, that's not what I wanted to happen. Hey, Silence, you want to throw me a rope? I really don't want to have to climb all the way back up. I'm gonna have to climb all the way back up. Well, hey, at least they gave me this handy dandy little climb here. I think. Aloy, move. Thank you. Should probably change Aloy's default outfit soon. Can I, from here, I get up here, right? On this one. Can I glide jump to, there we go. Save myself a little time. I think I messed up. I think coming down here was a mistake. Oh, there's a staircase though. Very nice. Now coming over here and then glide jumping. There we go. Who needs to do things the right way? I was going to say Mike is not the biggest fan of how Matt handles initiative in this campaign, and this is part of the reason. Yeah.
What was it proposing? That together you could save the planet? Just as your precious genetic mother always wanted? I believe the old ones called that a baited switch. luring you with the promise of a vibrant new world, when in reality, it's doomed to be cracked open by nemesis and scoundrel.
If you're trying to get a rise out of me about Tilda, it's not gonna work. And if you really believed we have no future, you wouldn't be here.
And perhaps I'm just waiting to see if you can once again achieve the impossible. Speaking of which, my preparations for Nemesis have revealed a new problem. I've been searching the remains of the Zenith base for any data that could help us. In doing so, I discovered that 13 of our spacefaring friends descended to Earth from the Odyssey.
But we only found 12 corpses total, including Verbena at the biotech lab.
Your math is impressive as always, but yes, it appears that one got away. His name is Walter Landra. In the 21st century, he was an aerospace magnate, but also a bit of a celebrity. I'm sure I don't have to tell you that he's far too dangerous to be allowed to roam free. You need to find him and deal with him.
Nemesis?
You said you've been searching through the Zenith base. Did you find anything that can help against Nemesis?
I believe our best option is to unearth powerful technologies from the Zeniths, the ancient past, or both. And with such knowledge in hand, we might be able to build a weapon to hurt Nemesis in a way that it can't currently anticipate.
Surprise attack? I like it.
Don't get your hopes up. I found a few leads, but nothing concrete. It will be a long search, I fear.
At this point, Matt would basically say, everyone whose roll total is between these two numbers, tell me what you have. Mike's problem is that this method still ends up with players shouting numbers over each other, and even the occasional scenario where someone gets distracted, forgets to state anything. The people don't catch that they missed someone until the first round is over. Yeah, this is the one thing that I think is really great about playing online, is that I can just say, everybody post your initiatives in the chat, and then I can make sure I got everybody's by looking through and being like, okay, I have this many players and this many enemies, cool, good to go. The only way I could think to replicate something similar to that in like IRL would be give everybody like dry erase paddles, and I say everybody roll initiative and then write your initiative on the paddle and hold up the paddle until I say, okay, you're good, you know? Like, that's a way to do something similar, but IRL, it would require resources, or I guess a piece of paper, and just write it down and hold it up until I say you can put it down. Would also work.
So Landra made his fortune by selling spaceships?
Not exactly. He built ships and drones that could mine near-Earth asteroids for rare metals, generating untold riches.
I'm starting to see why you're worried.
Indeed. Thanks to us, he no longer has access to the Odyssey or the Zenith base, but he likely has extensive knowledge of potent old-world technologies. As such, he represents both a threat and an opportunity.
You think he might know about something that can help with Nemesis?
It's possible, yes.
You said Walter Landra was a bit of a celebrity. What does that mean?
Although he made his money in aerospace, he put vast sums into the production of holographic entertainment. In fact, his wife was a famous actress. The two of them were often featured in tabloids and other media.
Tabloids?
A type of news outlet that tracked the personal lives of celebrities, allowing legions of fans to live vicariously through the rich and famous.
Oh. Yuck.
Oh, yuck. Pretty much Mike's suggestion, or even just going player by player and figuring it out from there. That can take a minute, but it's way more foolproof, for sure, for sure. It's definitely like a experiment to see what works best for you scenario, in my opinion, when it comes to taking initiative.
So where do you think Landra went?
The coast, far to the south. An area racked by tectonic shifts and volcanic activity. The few Tanakh who eventually there referred to it as the Burning Shores. But 1,000 years ago it was called Los Angeles, a hub for the technology and entertainment industries. Landra's space mining company, Heaven Sent, was headquartered there. It stands to reason he would retreat to familiar territory.
That's so stupid.
I'll send you the coordinates. So, are you ready to track down our rogue Zenith?
I don't know if you guys saw that, but instead of, heaven sent written out, which I don't think you'd process that unless you had the subtitles on, instead of heaven sent, like sent from heaven, it's heaven sent the little C with the little dashes. So stupid. Like, clever, but stupid.
Proceed with caution, Aloy. I suspect Alondra is even more devious and resourceful than the others in this.
Aw, silence. If I didn't know better, I'd think you were actually concerned about my safety.
Aloy?
I like that we're using the
I
sunwing here.
haven't caught you in the middle of fighting a giant machine or something.
Hey, Beta, I'm actually on my way to the burning shores.
Oh, right. Gaia and I heard about your mission from Silence. Be safe, okay? We'll be here if you need us.
Will do. Thanks. This is it. Londra's headquarters.
I've never seen any of this, by the way, so this is new for me.
That can't be good. Shit!
Oh, is this their way of taking away my flight temporarily while doing the DLC? Because every time I try and ride my sunwing, I get shot at. Oh no, cutscene, don't break. Okay, cool. I wonder if there's interesting music behind this that I turned off, because I had to.
Come on! Come on!
Did your shield wing glider stop working? Aloy, for a second there.
Were you actually flying
What's
just now?
happening?
Yeah, just, not my best landing.
Hello, hippos. This would have been a good moment to introduce a new machine.
Stay back. I'll handle this.
Hold on, I can help too.
Let's see what you got.
Give me a sec.
Round up now. Here we go!
I did. Haha. I win. Give me that volatile. No, I let the volatile sludge.
Oh, you know how to hold your own. The name's Seika.
Aloy.
Nice to meet you, Seika.
I could, say the same about you. You have a focus. So you're Quinn. You're not exactly like any diviner I've met.
How do you even know that?
I'm sure you have a lot of questions, but first...
Just one for now. I saw you before you crashed, flying on a sunwing. It didn't look like you knew about that tower, which means you're new. So what brought you here?
I'm looking for someone. There's a ruin. On the hill northeast of here, that's where I was headed.
Ruin on the hill. You mean Starlight Rise?
You know it. Is there another way to get there?
Maybe. But first, we're gonna have to do something about that tower. I think we can help each other, Aloy. The tower's not far from where my people made camp. I can show you the way.
Okay, let me loot the machines first real quick.
Hold on. You said we can help each other, but what exactly are you doing here?
Let's just say I need that tower dealt with too. Come on. This way. Follow me.
1 second, let me freaking...
We'll have to take my skiff to get to the settlement.
All the robot bodies are gone.
The skiff's rudder is a bit off. I was after some parts to fix it. And sometimes, you just need to hunt alone.
Her cape is interesting. I found the capes that, like, don't flow from the shoulders, but, like, midway down the back are always kind of weird.
Here she is. I just need to attach this component I picked up. Hold tight.
Look at this little boat.
I've seen a boat like that before.
Me and a
Little
gearhead back at the
motorboat.
settlement roped it together. Works well enough. That'll do it.
Oh no, not another one.
Whoa. Like I said, there's no getting to Starlight Rise so long as that tower's there. Okay, casting off.
Huh. Sure beats rowing.
I've had a lot of time to improve her design.
How long have your people been here?
About a year, I think. We hit this massive storm crossing the Great Ocean. Lost half the fleet and our bearings. It was a miracle we even made it to these shores. We've been stuck here ever since.
See, I'm sorry to hear that. Just how many of you are left?
Not as many as there should be. We've had other troubles since the shipwreck. And some of those remaining aren't much help.
Sounds like you're not thrilled to go back.
Bringing back an Outlander is certainly going to complicate things. It'll be fine. Just follow my lead and let me do the talking.
If you say so.
Could have also named this stream
That's
To
it
the
on your
Burning
left.
Shores.
Fleet's End.
Uplifting name.
We weren't in great spirits when we made landfall. Okay, here we go.
All right.
I don't know anything further. May I be dismissed?
No. You will remain here until the traitor returns. You!
Here we go.
One
I don't know why it's so
treason
choppy
breeds
right now.
another, it seems. Stealing a diviner's focus, leading a barbarian into our midst.
Where's the Quinn I know?
Arrest them both. Remove their focuses at once.
Arrest us. This is a matter for the Admiral, not a compliance officer.
By all means.
Also, I thought they all revered the ancestors. Why is it that nobody's recognizing Aloy again?
It's true. Seika stole the focus.
Who's the barbarian?
She's done for.
Things seem kind of tense around here.
It's not our best day.
Admiral Garrett! It's as I told you, sir. Proof is now before your eyes. A soldier dared to don a diviner's focus. The eye that reveals legacy. But Seika did not stop there. She brought a barbarian among us. In direct violation of Confidentiality Clause 3A. Protocol states that these...
I might be our last chance at finding our missing people, sir. Diviner Vi's focus showed me his last moments. He found a clue. The ruin on Starlight Rise. There's evidence our people were there.
Hunter's headquarters.
Now we have no means of safe passage. Not in our current situation. But she might have another way.
Remember the law, sir. Focus is for a diviner. No one else.
Seika's actions are indeed concerning. And there will have to be a reckoning. But finding our lost crew is paramount. If Seika has a chance of bringing them back, our course is clear. Even compliance must recognize that. I will allow it. Seika and the Outsider are free to pursue this lead.
But sir, if...
Outlander,
Compliance
I'd like a word
officers.
when you have a moment.
Damn them.
You okay?
I shouldn't have said that. It's just that my sister is one of the missing. Not only that, she's our last navigator, our only means of getting home. I've got to find her, even if it means using a forbidden relic. Meanwhile, Rang and the others act like I'm the problem, when in reality, I'm the only one looking for a solution.
Look, I understand. Maybe more than you know, but for now, I think we need to calm down and just...
calm. You're right, of course. Getting upset isn't going to help.
Okay. We both need to get to the place you call Starlight Rise. But that tower... seems like it knocks anything nearby out of the sky.
Out of the water, too. It fires at any watercraft in range.
Oh, great. Well, it seems to me you've got some kind of plan in mind to deal with it?
Maybe. Between the two of us, there might be a way.
It's totally there to prevent you from flying around to the new area. Ugh.
Well, you're a good fighter, that's for sure. But beyond that, I don't know much about you.
There's not much to tell. Nothing special about me, except my sister is pretty well known among my people.
You don't seem so ordinary to me.
I was just a petty officer until we ran aground. But we lost a lot of midshipmen and lieutenants to the storm and the wreck. And now even more of them are missing. So I've been trying to step up and help the Admiral.
It took a lot of guts putting on that focus. Seems to me he needs more like you.
Huh. Tell that to Rang and his toadies.
Missing sister.
So your sister is a navigator?
More like the navigator. The only Quen who can steer by the stars without instruments. She reads the sky like a scroll. Knows every constellation by position, no matter how much it spins around up there, which means she's been an Imperial favorite ever since her first exam. One of the fleet's most precious assets. And now she's gone.
She and the others just disappeared?
After we made landfall, the hard way, the Admiral sent out scouting expeditions with the very few boats we had left. Not one of them returned. I don't know what happened to them all, but I do know it has something to do with that tower. And Starlight Rise.
We're agreed on that.
Okay, the tower.
Is there anything else you can tell me about that tower?
It just appeared one day a couple of weeks ago after our scout boats went missing. And it shoots at anything in the sky or sea. Machines, boats, you.
Okay, don't remind me.
I tried to get near it, but it's mounted on a tall ruin with machines all around. On the plus side, its range is limited. I've been testing it with my skiff and setting up buoys to mark the radius.
Can't tell if that's smart or reckless.
Both, maybe. I'll admit there have been a couple of near misses.
Smart or reckless. That sounds exactly like Aloy.
What exactly did you find on that diviner's focus?
When the scout boat sent by the Admiral didn't return, he sent our very last one to find out what happened to them. Diviner Vi was on board. They made it as far as Starlight Rise, went inland and found a camp and a bunch of equipment. It looked like some of our people went into a ruin there. Then they spotted a machine, unlike anything we've seen. Silver and gold moved like a spider. Spooked, they ran back to their boat.
They were lucky to escape. I've dealt with those things before.
Well, their luck ran out fast. The morning they tried to sail back, the tower went up and blew them right out of the water. Vi's body washed ashore here sometime later. A friend of mine found it and let me know. The same friend that ratted me out to Rang for taking the focus. But what was I supposed to do?
I would have done the same thing. Trust me. You think there's a way to do something about that tower?
If we want to reach Starlight Rise, we have to try. I was able to approach the tower on foot, but I couldn't get close enough to shoot at it or anything like that. With the right help, though...
Show me the way and we'll give it a shot.
You'll probably want to resupply first. You can use my skiff if you need to hunt for resources. Just stay south of the settlement. The tower can't hit that side. I set up some buoys to mark its radius.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go clear my head. There's a bridge that leads to the ruins where the tower is mounted. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Hold on. There's one more thing. The Quen here, all of this. You were part of a larger expedition, right? Headed for San Francisco?
That's how you know about us. And you've seen the others, haven't you? And they're alive.
Most of them, yeah. I can put you in touch with them, but we should find your missing people first, right?
They're alive. This is great news. But yes, you're right, it should wait. If we tell everyone now, it'll just be a distraction. So for the sake of the missing, we have to keep the focus on them.
All right then. I'll see you on the other side of the bridge.
Okay. Do I want... Oh, no. I think this is probably going to be where we end stream.
Might not be a bad idea to resupply before I meet Seika. Or I could explore a little with her skiff first.
Oh, hello. Yeah.
Come. Make use of my skill.
Let's see what's going on at the weapon dealer here. Trade with the hunter. This is the new stuff. Get some brim shine and we get some new weapons. Tie that binds. Oh, it does have a tie down option on the tie that binds. That's nice. I didn't know that. Okay, this will probably be the first thing we get. Just because I needed a reliable rope caster. There's some pretty good stuff here. Distant Thunder is also one that I'm looking forward to, just for, if nothing else, having the different discs here, the different damage discs. And then the tearing disc, or the piercing disc? I don't remember which one that is. I think that's the tearing disc. Would be nice. Oh, this is the warrior bow. And then this is the new hunter bow, which is fine. I don't like the tracker arrows. I think the reason I don't like the tracker arrows is because just having robot companions in this game is so finicky. If they did the, like, gave you the permanent override thing, it'd be better, but they don't do that. There is no permanent override option, so. All right. Let's find a campfire and then get out of here, though. I think that's going to be it for today's stream. Mainly because I can see stream's going to have some troubles if I keep going for today. So I'm going to give my Wi-Fi a break and end stream here for today. There's also probably some new armor around here, too, if I look for it. But Oh gosh. Yeah, I think my game's also starting to freak out with all the, like, you can see that that is not right. Anyways, that's going to be it for today though, guys. Thanks for coming to stream. And I will see you guys next stream for more Burning Shores. So I'll probably name next stream like Exploring the Burning Shores. And then next Wednesday we'll get back to doing some more Potionomics. So, but that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. If you made it this far on YouTube, consider leaving a like and a subscribe, because these things are long, and you must like something about it if you're this far into the series. So, all right. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.